guys, so today I'm going to be doing a monthly spread plan with me, and I actually had 2 October monthly spread kit options available in the shop. I had a B one and then I had this one, which is like Halloween themed, and I really couldn't decide between them, but I decided to go for the Halloween one because I'm so excited that Halloween is this month, and I know that I won't get tired of looking at Halloween stuff the whole month because I love Halloween. So that is why I picked this one. I'm also using the glossy version because you guys know I'm a glossy girl. I had it available in matte as well, but I really just prefer glossy stickers in general. So the kit comes with 4 pages. You have your date flags and some deco stickers, your big banner for the top and some icons, another banner for the other page, some sidebar headers, book of the month, happy Halloween, and some travel banners. And then you have your sidebar, some little like blank things to put your icons on, and paydays, bill dues, etc. So let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the banners at the top, and this is actually one big sticker. So the way I'm going to apply this is I'm gonna take it and line it up with the bottom line, center it, and voila, super simple. Then on the other side, I feel like this side's gonna be a little more difficult just because it's shaped like this. I'm just going to line this up at the bottom, and then it should fit perfectly, and it does. So easy, easy, easy. The next thing I'm gonna do is the sidebar. So we're gonna start with the goals for the month up at the top, and this is just going to line up right here. So I'm just pressing it right up against the top sticker. And then for the headers, I'm going to do important, no, I'm gonna do to-do, like monthly to-dos, and then I'm gonna do next month. I like having a little section where I can kind of track like what my goals for the next month are gonna be. And I didn't realize when I was designing this that I had goals on there twice. So this says goals for the month, and there's also a goal sticker. Before the November kit, I actually switched that. So that is not the case with November. I switched it, I forget what I put, but it was something that was voted on Facebook. And then I'm doing next month, which that went down a little crooked. And then this guy, which the November kit has pre-sold already. They have not gone out yet, so they will come to the shop after the pre-sales have shipped. Next, I'm going to do the little date flags across all the dates. And I definitely love the flag. At one point I had them as dots, I think in August, and I switched it to the flags, and I really like it. So I'm gonna keep them as flags. And I'm actually gonna do this off camera because it does take a few seconds to do, but I also think that it's like totally worth it because it just looks so cute. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it right in the corners, line it up with the top line of the box and the side of the box, and just make it that perfect little straight flag going down. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be back. That actually did not take long at all. I started a TV show as I was doing it because I was like, this might take a little while, and the TV show is all of 2 minutes in, so that did not take long at all. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm gonna mark my paydays, which always happen on Tuesdays. So I'm going to put these just going down the Tuesdays. And then for bill due, I'm going to do them on the 7th and the 21st, which are the girls' paydays. And also the 26th is when I always make a payment to my credit card. So I'll put bill due there, and then I'm going to put bill due on Fridays on the 7th and the 21st. All right, of course, I want to put my book of the month sticker in, which is going to go on the 4th because that is the day that the book that I'm looking forward to the most this month comes out on. And then I'm also going to put my Happy Halloween sticker down, which will obviously go down here on the 31st. And I went ahead and put a 31 in there so that you wouldn't have to use your flag and cover it up. But if you wanted to, if you just liked the look of it, you could just layer this 31 on top, which I'm just gonna do, but you don't have to do this because it does already have a 31 on there, and I did that a little crooked, but that is okay. So this is what it looks like so far, and now I'm going to go in with my strips here and my little icons, and I'm gonna do all of the little extra things that I know of throughout the month. And one thing that I wanted to say is let's see, what was the month before this? September and October, I had the same sort of like layout. So I had these shorter strips, and in the November one, I actually went back to the full length strips, and they're a little bit thinner. And that was just what people voted on Facebook. So that's what I went back to. So for the November kit, that is what it's like. But this is the October kit, which is actually sold out. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I have a couple of TV shows that are my favorites that are premiering for the season this month. I have Jane the Virgin on the 17th. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that in. I'm just gonna center it, which is totally different than what I had intended when I designed this. I actually meant for it to be shorter and to be pushed to one side, but I'm just kind of playing because I switched it up anyway. And I'm gonna do one of these TV icons and just stick it in the middle. I actually kind of like the way that looks. And then I also have two more on the 21st. I have Crazy Ex-Girlfriend and Vampire Diaries. I'm actually gonna hold off on that one though, and I'll explain in a second why. But I'm gonna go ahead and write in Jane the Virgin on this one. And then my littlest sister's birthday is on the 15th, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm going to center this and put a birthday icon. She is actually in boarding school right now in England, and we are going to visit her the following week. So we won't be with her on her birthday because her break hasn't started yet, but we'll be there starting like sometime this week. So I'm just gonna write in Jelly's birthday. Jellybean is what we've called her ever since she was still in mom's tummy. That's been her nickname. And I pulled up my travel itinerary, and we are going to be leaving on the 18th, and then we're gonna be gone. So I'm gonna use one of these strips that's one. This one's 2. So these strips are actually cut to be different sizes so that you can either cut them more if you need to, or you can just pick the size you need. And I'm going to mark this strip throughout these days so that I can visualize what days the trip is. And I'm actually going to use one of the orange ones right on top of it to mark that this is the day we're leaving. And I'm gonna put the plane in the middle. No, I'm gonna put it over here on the side, and then I'm gonna write the flight time in later. And then we are going to be gone. We're going to England and Scotland, and we're just gonna spend the time with my little sister. And then we'll cut it. And I can't remember, I think I tried this last time, but I can't remember if it cuts easily like regular washi. I feel like it's not going to because it's glossy paper. The matte would, but we're gonna try it anyway. Oh, that actually kind of worked. All right, you learn something new every day, don't you? It's a long trip, so it's taking up literally every single smidgen of this travel washi that I have in this kit. But I have the exact amount I need, which is kind of crazy. Hopefully this makes sense, but basically we leave this day, and the strip shows that we're gone all of that time, all of that time, all of this time, and then we're back by that day. So I'm going to put this on the 29th because that's the day that we're coming back. And I'm gonna do a little plane going down. And actually at some point in this trip, we're gonna be going from England to Scotland. So there will be another flight in here, but I don't actually know the details of the flight yet. So it kind of works out that I have 2 sets of airplanes because I can do another set of airplanes in here on whatever days those are. Since my book of the month sticker is on black, I'm going to be using this white pen. This is the Jelly Roll by Sakura, I think is the brand. And I've seen lots of pictures of people using these as like during blackout planning spreads, and so I wanted to try it. And you guys might be seeing this very soon, hint hint, but I'm just going to write the jewel. And I know that it's a little bit easier to write with these pens on matte paper, I've heard. One trick that I've heard is to write really slowly so that the ink can kind of like come out a little bit thicker. So we're gonna see how this works on glossy. That is like really nice. Oh my gosh, look how good that looks. Is it called the Jewel? No, it's the new Jewel book. I totally just did that wrong. I think it's called the Black Key, which I shouldn't have even written it that big then. I thought it was the Jewel. Whatever, I'm gonna write the Jewel because I'll know what that means. But it's the new Jewel book. I know I'm writing really slow, but you can actually see as you're writing, you kind of have to write slow for the ink to come out the right thickness. Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this pen. That is so good. And then on the 19th, it will be my 4-month anniversary of marriage with Alex. So I'm going to put this here. And actually, now that I've started putting these in the middle, I actually like the sizing. And I kind of wish that I hadn't gone back to the full strips because I don't know, I just like it a little bit better, but we're gonna see how the full strips go for November. So I'm gonna use one of these wedding ring stickers here, and I'm going to mark that it is going to be our 4-month, and we're gonna be in England, which is really cool because we can celebrate it. And then I'm going to mark on the 21st. Like I said, Vampire Diaries and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is coming back. So I'm just gonna mark it with a TV thing. I just wanted to wait because I wanted to put it on top of, I knew that I was gonna have these strips for the travel, so I didn't wanna like put it down and then have to put the strips for the travel on top. So out of the two, Vampire Diaries is my favorite one. So I'm gonna write it first because I don't think I have room for both. But basically, I will just have lots of fun episodes to catch up on the plane ride home, which is going to be good. And then I'm going to use these little asterisk flags here on top of these guys to mark my pre-sales, because in my regular weekly spreads, I always use the little asterisk dots to mark my pre-sales or new releases. So I had one on Wednesday, which is, wait, is that today? Yeah, that's today. I'm filming this on this day, and yes, I did have a pre-sale today. I had New Year's Eve and Beauty and the Beast. And I also actually had one on Monday, which I never do 2 pre-sales in 1 week. The only reason that this was the exception is because I pre-sold Bippity and Boo and Teeny and Bop bundles because I just can't keep them in stock on the shop. And I knew that production-wise, I wouldn't be able to have those go up during the same time slot. I explained all of this on Facebook, but basically it had to be 2 separate pre-sales. So I did actually, for the first time, have 2 in 1 week. So I did Bippity and Teeny pre-sales. And I actually had to take this down after half an hour because it sold too quickly, and it just takes a really long time for me to make these, which is why I'm having a hard time keeping them stocked. So that's why the pre-sale was something that I needed to do. And then also on the 5th today, I shipped out all of the mystery kits for October. So I'm gonna put that in as well. And normally they ship between the 1st and the 4th. I always say it ships during the 1st week of the month, but normally I can get them out between the 1st and the 4th. But because the 1st was on a Saturday and the team doesn't work during weekends, that brought us to Monday, and it took us 3 full days to get all of the packages filled. So they went to the actual post office today. So I'm gonna say October sub kits out. And I'm going to add some of these deco stickers around just because they are super cute. And so I'm just gonna pop these places. Da, 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 da. I wonder if I can put this hat on top of this ghost. It might look really silly, but I'm gonna try it. We will do it on tomorrow because I don't think that I'm gonna have anything to put in here. Oh, totally works, totally works. How cute is that? The ghost has a hat. Oh my gosh, that rhymed. Stop it. So that is everything for my monthly spread. I'm really happy with the way this one turned out. I really love this white pen. I really love the glossy stickers. I really love this design. I love that it's Halloween themed. I'm really excited. So like I said, November has already pre-sold and it will be coming to the shop probably in a couple weeks. So definitely keep your eyes open for that because October or November is also really pretty, and it does have a couple of changes that were requested by you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys next time.